Hey guys, welcome in for yet another video. This video is going to be amazing. Why is it amazing? Because it's a new product that just hit the market, brought to you by Ecologel. Stay tuned. Mention real quick before we get started, if you guys can do me a favor and just hit that subscribe button just real quick down below. It's free to do so, it doesn't cost you anything. It literally takes you 1 second. Just click the subscribe video and hit the bell up in the top corner if you would please. That really helps me as a content creator to get my channel out to the masses much more efficiently. Like I said, it's free for you to do so. It helps me out tremendously. I'm trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark just as a good, personal milestone for myself. I was looking at some of the numbers and I realized that 90% of my viewers are return viewers, but they're not subscribed to the channel. So what that tells me is you guys are getting some good information and good help out of the channel. And I love doing this, and I'm going to keep doing it regardless because I love teaching people when I can. But again, it helps me to be able to reach a further audience. So again, hit that subscribe. And let's get this party going. I am super excited to show you guys something that just showed up today. It's a brand new product that just hit the market, brought to you by Ecologel. That name sounds familiar. It's because they have produced one of the best products for water retention on the market, hands down, bar none. Amazing stuff. And you know it as Hydretain. Ecologel has released something new for us called, and I'm not joking, this is really the name of it, FourPlay. FourPlay is kind of like Hydretain. It is essentially Hydretain with added micronutrients. What this is going to do is it's going to get down into the root structure, the root system, and it's going to bind with that root structure to hold on to the water molecules a lot longer, and it's going to pull moisture from the surrounding area down into that root zone and help it stay hydrated for longer periods of time. Now, also one thing that I'm hoping is going to happen with this new product, because I'm not sure yet. I haven't put it down yet. That's what we're going to be doing today. And I'm going to be posting YouTube short clips every day for the next week. I'm going to be gathering videos and pictures to be showing you the progress after we put this down today. So this has the Hydretain as the base. We have Sea Extra, which is just sea kelp. We have Humate, which is a humic product, and then we have the non-ionic surfactant. And what that means is it has a negative charge to where it's going to absorb a lot easier down into the soil and into the root zone. A lot of you might also, have heard of a non-ionic surfactant by using, say, dish detergent on your lawn for those hydrophobic lawns. It allows it to go in easier, FourPlay, sorry children, down into the root zone more efficiently. So pretty much this is just Hydretain on steroids with some nutrients to boot. Ecologel is the manufacturer. You can get this from Yardmastery. I'll post a link for it in the description to where you can find it. And this can be applied to turf, trees, shrubs, ornamentals, flowers, fruits, vegetables. Super, super safe to use. Great stuff. One thing that I did notice on here while reading the instructions, it says to use 9 ounces per 1,000 square feet in a minimum of 1 gallon of water for dilution, which is the same as Hydretain, 9 ounces per 1,000. But the thing is, it doesn't specify to be sprayed using a tank sprayer and diluting with a gallon per 1,000 square feet, or in a hose end sprayer such as the orthodilane spray. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to do 9 ounces of the FourPlay in 1 gallon of water out of the pump sprayer. I'm going to do that in the front yard and then water it in immediately. And then in the backyard is 2,000 square feet, so I'm going to do 18 ounces out of the hose end sprayer. I'm going to treat the backyard with the hose end sprayer, 18 ounces. I'm going to put that on probably 4 or 6 ounce setting because this releases 2 gallons per minute. Anyways, that's going to give us enough time to hit that 2,000 square feet. So with that, we will get our tank sprayer mixed up. We will get the 18 ounces added to the hose end sprayer, and we'll get to treating both the front and the backyard. So yeah, you can tell just by looking at this stuff compared to Hydretain, that sea kelp in there, by how much darker it is compared to Hydretain. Hydretain's more clear, kind of has like a grayish hue to it. This stuff is nice and thick, like you would expect with some sea kelp. And just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about, you can see it's almost got that same color, that dark color to it. And what sea kelp is going to do, you guys, is it's great to be putting down during the heat stress periods, which is exactly where we're at right now. Where I'm at, we've been having unusually hot summer right now. We've been hitting like 107 degrees on some days, and that's about 15 to 20 degrees higher than where we're normally at. So this sea kelp is definitely going to help that heat stress, and this stuff is supposed to be really, really good for localized dry spots. And when we get to the backyard, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about, because I have quite a few isolated dry spots that we're going to hit nice and heavy with this stuff. So I'm going to fill up my reservoir the rest of the way to 32 ounces. That way it gives us about anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes to put down if I have the dial set at 4 ounces. If I want to go faster than that and do, say, 4 minutes, then I would throw this at 8 on the 8 ounce mark, and that's going to give us 4 minutes to put out 8 ounces per minute. So we got our water in here. We're just going to fill that all the way up to 32. What is that? Sea foam? Sea foam from the sea kelp? Good stuff. Can't wait to see how this compares to Hydretain. I have a good feeling about this because this is pretty much the same regimen I would do when I do Hydretain. Usually I'll add my own nutrients and sea kelp to it anyways. So I'm excited to see if this all-in-one makes a big difference, or even if it gives me the same results. I'd still be happy with the same results because this is an all-in-one product. I mean, that makes my life less stressful. I'm not having to buy the sea kelp. I'm not having to buy extra micronutrients just for my Hydretain. And it also, like it says, has the non-ionic surfactant in there already. So that alone is going to help with that absorption rate down into the root structure. All right, so we got this full. We'll see you in the backyard. All right, so as you can probably see, we got some little bit of dry spots happening here in the center of the yard. But where it gets really bad is up here on these slopes. You can see here along these edges, and that's because of the way the sun, as you can see, the sun hits it in these spots for a concentrated amount of time each day. So we got this whole area right here. It's one big dry spot, and I'm out here hand watering these areas at least once a day, and they're struggling to survive. So I'm excited to see how well this stuff is gonna work. As you can see, the rest of it, I mean, is doing very well. I mean, it's very healthy, nice and lush, nice and green, doing great. It's just those dang dry spots. You can see where my dog, you can see where he goes potty right here. But yeah, anyway, so we have this whole area right here that gets dried out so much faster than the rest of the yard. I don't understand it. I'm thinking I'm just having compaction issues. So when it's time to aerate, I'm gonna be doing a double or even a triple pass back here in these trouble spots where the compaction is an issue. Really important thing, you wanna make sure that you're watering before you put this down. Even if it's just for 5 to 10 minutes, you wanna make sure your soil has some moisture to it. That's going to allow it to penetrate the soil a lot easier. So if you guys don't have one of these hoses by HoseLink, I would highly suggest it. It's seriously the best invention ever. The only drawback is I wish they would come out with like a 5/8 hose and not just the 1/2 inch like this one is. But super convenient. All right, so one thing I wanted to mention, I'm not sure if this is the case with FourPlay or not. I'll have to reach out to Alan Hain or see if I can't find the information elsewhere, but I know that with CK or sea kelp, you're not supposed to apply it when it's over 85 degrees outside because it can cause some issues. I don't want to ask questions, I just follow the directions that are on the bottle, because whoever made it is a lot smarter than me in regards to the product, so I'm going to listen to what they have to say. And yeah, that's that. So with CK, you don't apply it over 85 degrees. Being that this stuff does have sea kelp in it, I would assume that's about the same rule to follow. Luckily for me, we're in the low 80s right now this time of night. It's close to about 8:30 or 9 o'clock. So yeah, I just wanted to add that in real quick before I forgot. And once I'm done spraying this down, we will get this in watered at least a 1/4 inch tonight, and then I'll be putting down a 1/2 inch in the morning anyways. So what I did is I ended up just cranking it up to 8, and I was able to get the whole bottle out over the 2,000 square feet over about a 4-minute window. Right now I'm just kind of going over some of the more troubled areas. I've already sprayed the entire yard. I'm just hitting some of the spots that are more prone to having issues. This is why I love this hose. Check this out. Off. Let's see, I have to set this down. So I got it off. Boom. Attachment off. Regular sprayer. Back on. And that is that, my friends. It is that easy with this hose to swap in and out. So I'm gonna get the sprinklers turned on, get at least a 1/4 inch of water sprayed down. I'm gonna get my hose end sprayer cleaned out, rinsed out, and then we will get the front yard situated. Alright, so apparently I forgot to hit record. Damn it. Stupid. Anyway, so right off the bat I can tell you, I don't know if the tank sprayer is the best way to go because of the surfactant that's in there, or the pressure of the tank. It's just creating a lot of bubbles and not a super consistent stream coming from the nozzle. I mean, we're still getting a fair application, but it's not giving us a heavy application like what would normally be coming out. So I don't know if tank sprayer is the way to go. I personally think hose end sprayer is going to win the battle, but we will see over the next few days which side, front or the back, looks like it's doing the best and has the best results. Might be hard to see. You guys see the bubbles? Alright, so as you can see, it's just that easy. It's really not, this stuff's really not hard to do, guys. It's just a matter of ordering your supplies, taking, 45 minutes to an hour depending on the size of your yard. That's another important thing. Know the size of your yard. You can get on Google Maps and map out your turf and see exactly how many thousand square feet you're working with. If you haven't done that yet, that's very crucial aspect to any lawn care, any of it. You want to make sure you know exactly the square footage of your yard. Then you'll know exactly how much products to be putting down in which spots require you know, X amount of this product or X amount of that product. For FourPlay, for example, I knew I needed 9 ounces of solution for my front yard because it's 1,000 square feet. The label calls for 9 ounces per 1,000 square feet. For the backyard, it's 18 ounces because it's 2,000 square feet. Just to recap, we did the tank sprayer in the front and then the hose end sprayer in the back. I'm pretty sure, just based off of the flow and application that we got out of the hose end sprayer compared to the tank sprayer, that we're going to get better results in the backyard with the hose end sprayer, because it just put out more volume and was able to hit deeper and hit that root zone a lot easier. With the tank sprayer, it wasn't as forceful and in penetrating down into the ground. With the tank sprayer, it kind of created those bubbles, more misty. So I'm thinking hose end sprayer is going to be victorious between the two, but it doesn't state on the label whether hose end sprayer or tank sprayer is the best application to use. So I decided to do both, and I'll report back with the results, and I'll be doing daily updates of the progress. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do so now. That way you get notified when these shorts go up and go live. I will see you guys on the next one. If you have any products you want me to be checking out, please let me know in the comments. If you think this video sucked, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm all for constructive criticism. Thanks guys again. I appreciate all your support. And oh, one more thing, you can find all the products used in this video in the description box. So with that, we will see you next time. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other,